What you just saw was a tribe for 2000 BC. From Guatemala, the Mayans created sacrificial monuments, worshipped gods, and many other things. We're going to cover the achievements and religion for the Mayan, Aztec, and Incan cultures. The priests would take the victim and rip out their heart in hopes of affecting forces of nature, such as rain and lightning. The Mayans were one of the first people to study planet rotations and calendars. The calendars used a rudimentary math. This would allow them to find dates for sacrifice ceremonies.
Yeah.
One of the greatest achievements of the Mayans was their ball game. A game would have two teams, usually with 2 or 4 players on each. There was no correlation between whether the winner or the loser got their.
The next place we're covering is the Aztecs. The capital city of the Aztecs was built on an island in the middle of a lake called Tenochtitlan. They worship many gods, but one god, their supreme god, Tenochtitlan, was the one who they sacrificed to. The Aztecs also made floating farms called chinampas, which they grew food on. Some of the crops they grew were corn, beans, chili peppers, squash, and they also had livestock. Unlike the Mayans, they also worshipped gods through dance and elaborate costumes. War criminals were normally slaves and were sacrificed. The Aztec sacrifices were very similar to the Mayans.
The last place we're going to cover is the Incas. One of their greatest achievements was carving the terraces in the mountain. This would allow water to be flown through it, and that caused more resources to be created. Due to the Incans' low oxygen and harsh climate, it was hard for them to grow plants. Every single one was very important. It would all end up being cut down. To create storage structures and homes, they would precisely cut bricks to fit into the mountain. Without any mortar, these structures are still up today. Instead of money, the Incans used labor as their payment. The Incans believed spirits either lived in natural caves, man-made caves, or statues. The Incans also didn't just sacrifice people, they also sacrificed animals. They believed this created a balance between the sun god, creator god, and the mother nature god. To add on to this, the Incans were the first to create a road system and the first floating bridge between the Mayan math system or the floating Aztec gardens. You can really tell how these creations shaped who we are today. And that brings us to the end of our documentary.